안녕하세요. 저는 루입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 Leon. So you just went from laughing and joking to the sweetest sounding 안녕하세요. Like it was a complete switch. I couldn't keep it together. Oh, never mind. Continue.
저는 루입니다. I'm Lou.
Oh, for a moment there, I almost thought you were IU, where you're so sweet and silky introduction.
애기요.
Oh.
That's funny.
Okay, so today we are doing Youngtak.
Yay! A little Youngtak.
Yeah, what's this song, Louise? Pull it now.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
it's been a while, I feel. It's not really. It's only been 7 days.
It's only been 7 days since our last reaction, and we've got one we've already recorded that's ready for release, and then we've got this one. So
yeah. So it hasn't been that long since we listened to Youngtak. It just feels like it has been.
It has. And then after
That's
this,
what my friendship with you is like. Eternally long day.
I torture you for hours. I just put Lean through the reaction to Spring Day, so she's traumatized a little bit and taking it out of
For
me.
life.
For life.
You're getting my therapy bills.
Oh. Okay, so
Okay.
we're going to watch this, and then we might watch a little fun thing of Youngtak doing a Form live version with his fans.
Yes.
So
we are hoping Youngtak brightens up and brings some fun back to our day after the trauma that Louise has just put me through.
Yeah, watching the BTS Spring Day explanation video. So
yeah. So let's get into it with Pull It Out Now. We've got the lyrics to pull apart as well.
Yay!
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Very 90s electric guitar.
Yeah, it is that electric guitar.
날씨 좀 풀리나 싶은 미세먼지였고 경기 좀 풀리나 싶음 또 안 좋아지고 사람들 뿌리나 굳어버린 얼굴하고 언제쯤 풀리나 멍하니 잘 있나 지켜봐야 답이 없.
Do you know this would go down really well at Scottish parties? It's got the same kind of bouncy beat as Cotton Eye Joe, and that is the #1 party song in Scotland.
It is such a good beat. Like it gets you up. You really want to just get off your chair straight away.
Think of the song Cotton Eye Joe and the beat
Cotton
for that.
Eye Joe,
this is the similar kind of beat. Yeah, that one.
Cotton Eye Joe. It does.
There we go.
Okay.
This would be such a good party song here. Right, ready?
Yes.
밤마다 술이나 땡겨봐야 재미없어 이렇게 살이나 늘어나면 안 되잖아 무작정 일어나 골치 아픈 일은 모두 다 버리고 어딘가 또 떠나볼까나 같이 갈 맨밥 모두 밤다 없으면 혼자 버스 탄다 right now 모두 뚫릴 때까지 날씨고 뭐고 상관없다 뱅기고 빼고 관계없.
I feel like this should be the theme tune to a superhero girl cartoon. Like the Powerpuff Girls.
It's very party. Like this is very much like a song you would play early on in the afternoon, like on a rooftop party. It's like just a song that you could vibe to. You could have your drink.
It's also very OST for something fun and not a beat, like something a little crazy. But it's weird because the lyrics totally did not give me that vibe.
No.
The lyrics seem very like disillusioned with adulthood and reflective, and then they aren't. We're singing in a happy way.
It is. It actually might in a way work that way.
It changes the tone. Reading them now with that beat in your head, it changes it from as you grow up, life is harder than it seems to it doesn't matter that it's hard, let's just do it.
It is. It's true. It's like just drop your laundry, drop your responsibilities. Let's go for a weekend away. Let's go away somewhere to one of the islands and just enjoy ourselves. That's how I kind of feel, like
Yeah.
a road trip. It's like, let's just get in the car and listen to some music
Yeah,
and get
it
away.
totally changed. Like, we read the lyrics just before we started this video to get an idea what we were going to be listening to, and it totally did not sound like it was going to be an upbeat, like, fun and hopeful song. It sounded like it was going to be a serious and somber, reflective song, and it's completely changed the meaning of all those lyrics.
It has. It has. I like it because sometimes you have to do that. You have to just put down the pen, put down the hard work, put down, especially I think in places like Korean society and American society where it's just work, 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 work 24/7. And there's no life work balance, is to just get off that little hamster wheel for a bit and just go and have some fun, So
It just shows you the importance of tone in a song, because we read those lyrics without any indicator of what the song was going to sound like, and the tone of it was very down and somber. You add the way he's singing it and the upbeat music, and it completely gives you a different interpretation.
totally. I love it.
It's insane. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
간다 난 걸어가 뛰어가 날아가 전부 다 boring now.
Oh, I like that.
세상은 줄이나 잘 서라고 말을 하고 든든한 백이나 마련해야 한다고 어릴 적 우리가 배웠던 그 진리들은
It actually reminds me of a song. See that first little bit into the verse there? There is a song that sounds like that. Is it by Steps? Do you know? Can you hear it?
I can hear it. I know exactly. It does remind me of something. It's a Western song.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Steps or something. I was going to have to find it. It reminds me of that, just that little bit in the start of the verse. I heard it the first time and I was like, maybe that's why it sounded so Cotton Eye Joe to me.
Yeah. And he also has the energy of like chun 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 yeah, chun 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 yeah, a little bit, but like modernized.
Parts of it do sound like he's a little bit disgruntled, like that little bit of verse we just had. You kind of got a little bit of frustration through the emotion of the way we sing it, kind of like, yeah, we grew up and nothing's like it's supposed to be and the world kind of sucks, but you know what? Let's just get on with it.
Yeah.
Like, it did kind of get that emotion before he went straight back into being a bit more upbeat and being like, shall we just throw it away and go somewhere? Shall we just go have fun? Like, it is a very conflicting set of lyrics for the music.
It kind of makes me think of like the message that we're responsible for our own fun in life. And sometimes I forget that, like, especially me living by myself in a country where I don't know many people, I end up just working. Like, I don't take a break. I don't go do something fun. Like, tomorrow's my birthday and I haven't planned anything except sitting in my house and working. And like, obviously I'm not feeling well at the moment. I'm having cancer issues and pain and stuff. But like I'm tempted just to go, I don't know. I said to my sister yesterday, should I just go to a zoo and go look at animals? And she's like, why would you go to a zoo? And I'm like, well, what else are we going to do? Like, I could go to a movie maybe, but like, I just...
Go to a museum or an art gallery.
An art gallery. There's not many...
Art gallery would be like... not in the snow. Think if you go to the zoo, it's snowing there.
That's true, because we've just had bad weather. But yeah, I kind of just was like, you know what, like, I should take Youngtak's advice and go and do something fun and just get out of the work mode for a second. So
I have no excuse. I'm just a workaholic.
I don't know, me too. I just
given the option, do you want to go to the zoo or do you want to stay home and do some more? I'll just stay home. Thanks very much. See you later.
I know, I'm the same. I'm so much in my little comfort bubble. So
same. Well, Youngtak is telling us to join his team, to go with him, and if we don't have a car, we have to take the bus.
Yes,
by ourselves. Right now, I don't know why it says until it's all pierced. I think that's a loss of translation there. What's pierced? I don't know what's pierced. It doesn't matter what the weather is. It doesn't matter if it's banged up or not. I'm assuming he means the car.
Yeah.
I mean, if banged up is a whole other term in Scotland. Here we go. See, he's telling you, go out and have fun on your birthday.
Go to Juju Island.
Walk, run, fly away.
See, I'm
could
job
do.
hunting at the moment. Something like that is dangerous for me. I could just take a random job in a random country. I could take a
Well,
job
as
in
long as you
Korea.
have internet.
Yeah.
As long as you have internet, I won't care. You can go live in Korea. I'll still talk to you on the internet, okay?
Exactly. Just be in a different time zone.
At least if you move to Korea, I'll have somewhere to come and stay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have to sleep on Yujin-shi's floor. I'll
Oh,
just be like, it's all right, Lou's got a bed for me now.
exactly.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm
Hey,
ready.
I'm totally on board with you moving to Korea.
You're encouraging me from the sidelines.
I'll be like, go, go, go. Right, ready. Think of all
I
the
need a job
Youngtak
first.
concerts you could arrange for us. You would have insider knowledge. You could be like, oh, there's a Youngtak concert next month, and Lean can come over for 2 whole days and then go home again.
Not even joking though. I've been on like flexi jobs online, and there are positions available in Korea for so many jobs. But I think you have to speak Korean, and I only speak like a quarter of
Hey, that is a
Korean.
lie. I watched 2 people who live in Korea who vlog, who work there. Neither of them speak Korean. They're learning as they live there, and one of them has this much skill in talking Korean.
Mm.
And they said they use their phone a lot for like translations because they just can't seem to pick it up. And they've been living there for like over a year, so it is
Find a way.
doable.
Yeah, I got to find a way. Yes.
Right, ready?
Okay.
Nothing to do with Youngtak song, but there we go.
도대체 어딨나 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 건강을 관리나 하려 해도 돈이 들고 편안한 집 있나 장만하긴 꿈도 먹고 나아질 기미가 보이지를 않는구려 밀렸던 빨래나 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 골치 아픈 일은 모두 다 버리고 어딘가 또 떠나볼까나 시간 맨밤 모집한다 없으면 혼자 버스 탄다 Right now Right now 모두 뚫릴 때까지 날 쉬고 먹어도 상관없다 땡기고 배고픈 게 없다 간다 난 걸어가 뛰어가 날아가 전부 다
Ooh, I love that part of his song.
Hold the bus. This is the song he was recording in that studio session, was it not?
I don't think it is.
He was doing the
Maybe.
ad-libs.
Could have been the ad-libs he was doing for it.
Because that sounds very similar to the ad-libs that he was practicing without any music.
He was doing the OST for something else, but I like, this is such a like happy song. Like, I really want to go to a Youngtak concert and just dance and have
I
fun.
just love that his voice is so familiar to us now, like a soothing sound that we
Yeah.
just take for granted how good his voice is. Like, we've stopped mentioning it because we're just used to how good he is.
He's so good.
It's like there's not a single song that he has sung that has been not good, so it is now just known Youngtak has a good voice,
Yeah.
okay?
Never mind a good voice. He has a phenomenal voice. My
He
God.
does. I like it. He sounds really good in this one too.
He does. He sounds really
Sounds
just...
good in everyone.
He sounds also very relaxed in this one and happy. Just relaxed and
does.
happy. So
Even though the lyrics are very confusing concerning the tone, he does sound very happy,
he
very
does.
upbeat.
Dun, 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 dun. I love this. It's a very happy song.
I like it. It's definitely going to be at our Youngtak party when we... Yujin-shi, write it down. This is the opening song for our Youngtak party when we get there, okay?
See, I've
Thank you
started
very
doing
much.
dangerous things now. I've started putting on my headphones and playing, like, streaming Spotify while I'm in the grocery store. And the other day I had Form on, and I was dancing to Youngtak in the aisles like a crazy person, and people were looking at me super weirdly. So if I had to put this song on, this would be like a disaster for me. I would be like, doom, 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 oh, I need sweet.
You're the crazy lady in the grocery. I was actually in the supermarket a couple of weeks ago, and there was a girl with headphones on, and I don't think she realised that she was singing out loud. And I tell you, if you think your singing's bad, this girl was a trier. Was a trier, tone deaf to the core.
I end up whispering.
Loud as hell because she clearly had her volume up high. So she was belting it. I don't even know what the song she was singing as it was unrecognizable.
I end up.
I knew the words,
But you
not
can
the
remember.
song.
I end up whisper singing, so I'm like, cha, cha, but then I dance, so I'm like.
I don't see. I forget I'm wearing headphones and I like sing really loudly too. So like I was just laughing at her as I walked past, even though I couldn't recognize the song.
The other day I was in my supermarket and the two songs triggered me. One was Tiffany. What?
Oh,
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. So I was
what
singing that.
are you singing? Please, was that?
No, it wasn't. Was it Tiffany running just? No, it's the other dude.
Yeah, that's Tiffany.
Running
That's
just
Tiffany.
as fast as we
I just
can.
didn't recognize what you were doing.
Time
See,
to
now I get
get
it.
away into the dark, and then you put your
Then you
arms
put your arms
around me, and
and
we
we
ramble
tumble
to
to
the
the
ground,
run
and then you
and we say,
say, "I think you're
"You
alone
were
now."
alone."
So they had that, and then they played a BTS song. I think it was Dynamite. It was some like just generic English. Like it wasn't one of their Korean songs. It was like Dynamite or Butter, and I was like dancing in the aisles like a crazy person.
I swear, every time I go out now, they at least have one shop you go into that plays BTS, and every time, without fail, I go, "Oh, BTS," and then stand and wiggle. And Ross is like got to the stage where he just shakes his head and walks away now, and it's either Universe or Butter. And I'm like, oh,
BTS. You and I need to do that together. If we're in Korea together and we walk into a
we're going
store
to be
and
so
recognize.
tiresome in Korea. Can you imagine how many Korean artist songs get played in shops in Korea? And every single time we'll be like, oh, Youngtak.
Youngtak. Guys, we need to know this from the Korean people that are Korean fans. Do they play Youngtak in the stores, like the department stores and that? Do they play Youngtak? Because we're going to be dancing in the
Do they play
aisles.
songs in the stores, like
Yeah.
popular, like chart songs? Because in the West, in Scotland, you go into the grocery shop, you go into your little shops, they play popular music all day long.
Yes.
Like they play BTS in my supermarket.
Yeah, no, I live in Utah. They don't play any non-diverse songs here. It's terrible. They only play freaking Western music. Taylor Swift. There's like I can count on my hand how much stuff they play. Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, Western music, like cowboy Western music. Yeah, like freaking what's that chick's name? Not Dolly Parton, the modern one. What's her name? Anyway.
Leanne Rhymes?
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I get played in Utah. So
I like country music, so
yeah, country
I
music.
can
That's
list
it.
a lot of country singers and their songs.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood, I like her.
I went
Trisha
through a
Yearwood.
phase where I listened to it more, but lately, like if I want to listen to my music, like Korean music or like diverse music or even South African music, I have to obviously just go and stream it separately. So
What I'm curious about, right, Koreans, in Korea, do you also have the shops that don't pay the licenses to play the popular music and play the covers instead by some unknown random singer that sings like really strange off-key versions? Because we have those. We call them the cheap shops. You get the shops that pay the music licenses, like your supermarkets that play the legitimate BTS, and then you go to the cheap shop, like, I don't know, B&M, and they're playing the copycat, slightly not quite song. Like instead of being like, I think we're alone now, it's like, I think we're alone now. Slightly cheesy elevator music style with some random unknown singer who sings the lyrics for every single cover that they play all day long.
oh, that's
ranging from
annoying.
anything from Tiffany to BTS to freaking Trisha Yearwood. Like every single song, and it's all slightly elevator music. So I'm curious, do you guys play legitimate songs, or do you also have shops that play really bad covers like we do? Because they're awful.
They are. And they make
You find yourself singing along, and then you're like, wait, why does this sound weird? I think we're alone now.
It's like a slow version, the Christmas version.
I've heard some random versions. I did hear a K-pop one. What one was it? I think it might have even been BTS. And it was so badly done that I didn't recognize the song until it got to the chorus. And then I was like, why am I singing these words? How do I know these words? What even is this? And I was like, wait, that's a BTS song. Okay. Not a BTS song, but it is a BTS song.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
you're ready to finish Youngtak.
Yes.
We've only got like 30 seconds left.
오늘은 다시 난 온단다 내일은 내일 생각한다 간다 나 살아가 나가 넘어가 모두 다 보이나.
Oh, I like that.
Me too. Oh,
is it done?
That wasn't me.
Get quality parts from quality sellers
a quick end.
at quality prices. Plus,
yeah, that was a very quick end. I was like, that wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Okay. Oh,
that was a very abrupt end. I still, in my head, can see that being the theme tune to some kick-ass cartoon with some female superhero. I don't know why. Maybe it's the 90s electric guitar and it's giving me She-Ra vibes or something.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I thought it was so much fun. I just like, it's a song that I would definitely like dance my heart out to. I would like just enjoy that. So
but that is the opening to our Youngtak party that we're having.
This should be it. This should be our opening song. I agree.
You are all invited to our Youngtak party that we haven't arranged yet, and Eugene she doesn't know about.
No,
considering it's his house for living.
No, we also don't know how to cook Korean much. We can cook, but if we're gonna have 300 people there, bring a dish.
Or bring soju.
Bring
and
soju.
crisps.
And crisps.
Or crisps. Or chips.
dip.
I don't know what they call them in Korea.
Yeah.
Chips or crisps.
Or something we can nibble
and,
on.
We'll find a rooftop or a park. And then we'll have a party there. So bring a coat in case it rains. Maybe an umbrella too.
Yeah, we'll do a Youngtak party, and we'll do it either in the park or we'll do it on a rooftop. Somewhere where we won't get arrested for having a party. So
that might happen. Eugene said he's pretty certain I'm going to get arrested in Korea when we stay there. He's like putting bets on it that I'm going to get arrested in Korea for something.
I have to deal with Lean in Korea. Just feel sorry for me right now because I'm going to have to, like, if I don't tether her to me with like those child leashes, she's going to go wandering off. I'm going to find her in the Han River or something. So
No, Koreans are nice. You'll find me at the nearest party or the nearest tteokbokki restaurant or something. You might just find me randomly hanging out with a family, just having fun. I don't know, roller skating or something. But I think if we have a Youngtak party, right, everyone should come dressed in blue.
I think so.
We know they're for our party.
Yes. And we should have some Cobra Bear stuff made.
No, but listen, here's the plan, right? If everyone's dressed in blue, if the police show up, right, we just put up our hood and then we run. And there's so many people in blue, they're not going to know who to run after. So, that's like the getaway as well.
Well, it's not like we're going to be like having a heavy metal rock party. I mean, it's Youngtak. Like, if the police are not dancing along with us.
Look. It's always the ones you least expect, all right?
We just have to
Youngtak is possibly the avenue to Lean getting arrested.
We just have to put on dun, 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 yeah, and we can have everyone dancing. The police will dance with us. So, and we'll feed them. So we'll make
I'm
food.
thinking we've got a very skewed view of Korean police. That there's a good chance that they won't be dancing with us. There's a good chance they'll just be like, you come.
Go.
Party over. Locked up. And Eugene, she'll deny knowing us. So.
Yeah, exactly.
He already told me he's going to leave me just to get whatever arrested, strangled.
Okay, let's watch quickly a little cute little clip of Youngtak dancing, doing form with some of his fans, his fandoms.
Okay, right. Here we go again. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Please then again.
Look at all the Jumas and Nunas.
여러분 지금까지 84년생의 폼을 보셨습니다.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the way that Louise says ajuma? Say it again.
Ajuma. Ajuma.
Ajuma.
Ajuma. Ajuma. And Nunes. They're so cute. I want to be there with them.
Oh, Louise.
Yes.
We are ajumas.
We are Ajumas. You're right.
You're like, as if they're this whole other generation of people that we find. We are ajumas.
I know.
Okay?
I know. I don't feel like an Ajuma though. Inside, I feel like I'm like a freaking teenager. So
Same. That's probably why I act like I'm about 12. So they can be my ajumas. I don't care. I'll just tell them I'm younger than I am.
And I'm your Nuna. Am I your Nuna?
Yeah.
No, Uni. I'm your Uni.
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 Yeah.
Uni.
I was confused there for a moment. I was trying to think too. Yeah, you're my Ani.
Uni.
But you're also my ajuma.
I'm gonna kick you. As long as you don't call you Jinshi and Ajusi.
Hey, I call him Ajusi. He tells me all the time he's going to strangle me. It's fine.
He's our age, by the way. Actually, he's
older than me. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Am I older than him or is he older than me? I don't know.
No, I think he's older than you.
Yeah.
But I call him Ajusi every time he doesn't answer me. So then he answers me. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
저를 거치고 어디서 할 수 있다라는
Overall.
희망을 가져가시기 바라겠습니다. 오늘 원래 지금 이 시간에 비가 엄청 쏟아질 걸로 알고 있었는데 정말 하늘이 도와서 이렇게 여러분들과 좋은 추억을 만들 것 같습니다.
Look how well behaved his fans are, right? But my eye strayed to the one singular person who was busy on their phone the entire time he was walking towards them.
Maybe
Like,
they were setting
so-
up to take a photo, maybe.
I think they were getting it ready to start filming, but they looked so disinterested in what was going on. My eyes straight to that one singular person. Like, did they not realize the Youngtak is literally just like right there?
Like a few steps
Right
away
there.
from them. Like, what are you doing?
I know, get off your phone, look up. But they still don't seem all that invested, to be honest.
Well, to be like honest, it was like I think I was watching it was JK in Times Square when Jungkook was doing his new album thing, and most of the fans were on their phones. Like they were like looking at him through the phone, and he was like 3 feet away from this one woman, and she's like,
I just find that crazy.
I'm like, he's trying to look into her eyes, and she's got her phone in the way.
See, I'm too much of an in the moment person. I'm the person that never videos nothing because I'm in the moment, and then afterwards I'm like, should have at least took a picture. Like, I didn't get one picture, not one, and they were like right in my face. Like, oh yeah, remember I tripped and fell and grabbed his trousers as well. Didn't even video it, not at all.
And I'm the same.
Too in the moment.
You have
Right.
to.
But then I suppose it is
contact.
the culture, the very tech world culture over there to be on your phone for everything.
Well, it's in America as well. Like all the young generation, they don't get off their
Did you just
phone.
call it the Americas?
American? Did I say America? In
The
America?
Americas.
In the, I was going to say in the States, but then I changed it to America. In the America.
You're going back to the 1950s with the Americas.
The Americas. In the Americas. But yeah, no, it's like happens here. It's like everyone lives on their phone. So. Sad.
Right, you ready?
Yes.
You can at least look happy.
그러면 이쪽으로 저기요 일단 방송 다 됐는데 음악 한 번만 넣어주시겠어요? 한 번만 넣어줄 수 있나? 한 번만 넣어서 한 노래 보고 미안해 한 번만 넣어볼까? 앵콜 한 번만 하고 퇴근하겠습니다. 앵콜 한 번만 하고 퇴근하겠습니다. 이쪽 못 보셨으니까.
Is this the Korean Chippendales? The denim-clad burly men
I like it.
ready for a show.
I know. I'm always a sucker for denim, so let's do it.
I just really, really want to pull them up. The saggy pant thing is not my jam.
See, I don't mind it. I like it, actually. I want it for myself. Like, I'd rock that outfit.
You probably would, but you're like 7 feet tall, so. Hey, ready?
Ready.
There we go. 폼미쳤다.
Oh, I want to learn this dance.
Yeah, I want to learn this dance too.
Hey, his dancers are on point.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's so
I like how the crowd is singing with them.
Do you think when we're in Korea we could go to a dance class and learn at least one choreography for a Youngtak song?
I think so. I think we could do it without. Like, I think we should challenge ourselves this week.
I've seen you dance. I think you need some professional guidance. There's only so much I can teach you.
Wait, I'm going to challenge myself
Hey.
now. You're challenging me again to do something.
Oh no, the last time a rap song came out of it, this time I'm going to get a full bore choreo. I am not partaking in this challenge in any way, shape or form this time. I have to live down that rap for the rest of my life, and now you're talking choreo that you want to learn. Well, you can learn this one. I might learn this one.
Yeah,
'cause
I'll
it's
try and do
fun.
that this week and next week and the week after, depending
I'm
on how I
not
feel.
filming it under any circumstance because I know the way your brain works. And you'll be like, oh, we just film it and we just put it to Youngtak's music. No. You can dance all on your own, okay? You can do it. You can film it. You can stick it on YouTube.
I'm not
I
brave
am
enough
not
to do it
part
by
of this
myself.
challenge.
I need like a partner in crime.
I'll dance with you in Korea. I will not film myself dancing in my freaking living room to a Youngtak song for you to put on YouTube. Right. Lean draws the line, okay?
Oh.
I know how the rap started. This is how it started. And it became a whole thing.
You're lucky because I'm really in a lot of pain right now, so I'm not like feeling healthy enough to do this. But like,
But you will soon.
I
And
will
I know
soon.
how your brain works.
I'll be
So
like,
I'm telling you.
oh, Youngtak song choreography, tick, form.
And then it'll be costumes, hair and makeup, MV, backing screen, or let's just redo the song with us singing it. Let's just add our own little production. No. Okay?
Oh, you know me too well, so.
Yes, I do. I'm drawing the line here, right now. After Louise learns choreo, Louise shows choreo, the end.
Who wants to
The
see us?
end.
Youngtak fans, vote down below if you want to see us do this.
I will dance with you in Korea at our Youngtak party. That is it. Okay?
She's gesturing with her hand. She's being serious. She's like, no. Okay.
If any of you vote yes, instant ban, okay?
Which Youngtak fans below want to see me do a
No,
choreo?
they do not. Say, oh, no. That in
Anew.
English, I will teach you.
Anew.
I'll teach you. The letter that looks like this and the
Hajima.
letter that looks like this. This is what you have to type. Oh. That's what you should type. Be on
Anew.
young Lean's team.
Nee.
Anil.
Nee.
Anil.
Nee.
Anil. Because you ain't gonna look like that.
Why is that getting softer? Oh, Youngtak. He looks so fit.
They're the most reserved fans. Is this what happens when you become an Ajuma fan? You just are the most calm and reserved crowd.
We're going to stand out in that crowd because we're just going to be like dancing away.
It makes me realize I am a rock fan. I come from the rock community of fandoms.
They're
These are
headbanging.
very calm, very reserved, very peaceful fans. Nobody's jumping around going, whoa!
That'll be
One time we're
you.
going for it with the Youngtak fandom.
That'll be you.
Eugene's right. I will get arrested.
Somewhere in Korea at some point.
A Youngtak meet and greet is where I'll get arrested.
No, you'll be fine. So you'll be funny. Oh,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't think this is finished yet.
진짜 오늘 우리 폼미쳤네요. 진짜 우리 오늘 폼미쳤다. 땡큐. 자, 오늘 공연 보면서 찍으신 사진, 영상, 내창의 민족 해시태그 많이 달고 SNS에 올려주시면 되겠습니다. 이 프로그램이 나가기 전에 올려도 되는 건가요? 아하, 오케이. 알겠습니다. 자, 마지막으로 해창의 민족을 외칠 텐데요. 제가 해창의 하면 민족. 자, 한번 더 연습. 해창의 민족! 해창의 민족! 해창의 민족! 됐습니다. 여러분 한번 하고 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 여러분 진심으로 다시 한번 감사드리고요. 우리 조심히 안전하게 귀가하시면 제가 편할 것 같습니다. 조심히 가세요. 알겠죠? 조심조심. 자, 진짜 우리 오늘 미쳤다! 대창이 민족! 감사합니다!
Wow, look how many fans!
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You know, he actually reminds me a lot of, like, see when he's doing that kind of thing, he reminds me of our old manager. Our old manager was also a performer. I don't know if you've ever heard of a song called January. It was really massively huge in I think it was like the 70s. He wrote that song. It was like a massively well-known song. He wrote it. And he was like a performer before he was our manager. And we still used to do like gigs, little small gigs. In fact, when we were learning to be performers under his guidance, he would take us to some of his smaller gigs and get us to up and sing with him. So he would take us to like pubs and clubs and social clubs, and he was very good at working up the ajamas. He was like the banter, the charm. Like he reminds me so much of Youngtak, that he's got the same patter, the same. That's somebody that I spent a lot of time performing to close crowds, so people done small gatherings, and is a very good people person. He just reminds me so much of our old manager in that way. He's got the same exact way of working the crowd.
Yeah, you definitely, like, you can see the charm straight away with Youngtak. You know, he's got such good, amazing charm, and he's just naturally a people person. So
yes,
that was fun.
I learned a lot about doing those kind of gigs when we did going to. I mean, maybe we shouldn't have been there, considering one of us was 14 and we were doing pubs and clubs and social clubs at like 1 a.m. and like 70 miles away from home, and then driving all the way home at like 4 in the morning. But it did teach us a lot about the interaction with your audience and the banter with a small audience. And you can tell Youngtak has a lot of experience in that field. He's very comfortable with a crowd around him, being very interactive.
He is. I completely agree. I think and it comes with experience as well. I think like when we were watching earlier the IU documentary, she was saying the same thing, is that like the amount of experiences that you have builds you up and makes you more thick-skinned. It makes you more like interactive and confident with people. We're back.
So yeah, he's a very good entertainer.
He is.
Why does my dog suddenly look like he's about to go to sleep?
Your dog looks like an alien.
2 seconds ago, he was pushing my face and wriggling about, and now it looks like he's going to sleep.
He is.
Why are you closing your eyes?
He's so cute. He's like a little alien.
Oh, puppy. Oh, he's going to do it again. Don't push my face. Chico, say hello to the Kobo Bears, which are the Youngtak fans. Say hello. Say hello. You've got zero interest in what I'm doing right now, have you?
You're so cute. Well, that was cool. I like that. Youngtak.
I liked the first song. It was very dancey and very fun, and we always like Form because it is still my favourite song.
It was mine too. I was just saying, I was listening to it, was it yesterday or the day before? I was driving in my car and I was blasting Form. It's just so nice to just enjoy. It's just such a happy song. I love it so much. So
every time I hear it, it just makes me want to jump up and dance. So that is the choreo we should learn for only our party in Korea. No other reason, okay?
Okay. We'll learn that for the party, the Youngtak party in Korea.
Oh, so I've got a dog tangled in my headphones.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Yep. So we really enjoyed that. That was we pretty much, there's like 1 or 2 songs left in the Form album, so we're pretty much done with that. So that's good.
We are.
And the same.
So you can leave us some suggestions below of other videos you want us to watch, whether they be music videos or even just some of his back scene stuff, like his vlogs. If there's a vlog that is particularly interesting or fun, or maybe a show that, as long as it's not a TV show, because we got those banned, something that you think might be interesting for us to react to, because we are running out of Youngtak content, I'm sorry to say.
We
there
are.
isn't much of it.
The TV shows block us, unfortunately. So like KBS Media, all those kind of shows block us. So we can't even get our reactions out to you. So if it's a radio station or a television station, they won't let us play it. So our reactions. So we can only do what we can do with what we've got. Does anyone know if he's releasing a new album, working on one at the moment? So let us know.
Yeah, or even if you've got links to any OSTs he's done that we haven't come across and we don't know about, because we're not really familiar with Youngtak's work, and like it's really hard for us to find, not being in Korea. Like it's not something that is advertised to us, so if we don't know it's there, we don't know to look for it. So give us some links below, any OSTs he's done, that even if it's old ones from dramas in the past, we'll still be happy to watch them.
Exactly. And thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll catch you in the next one. 안녕.
Dropping my dog. 안녕.